In this proof of concept, the Ubuntu host simulated a compromised machine by visiting non-malicious websites, such as TestMyIDS and Reddit, with Reddit being treated as malicious to trigger alerts in a safe and controlled environment. Zeek log formats and inspection. In this demo, we will capture packets from the interface ENS32 and write them to a file named sample.pcap to analyze later with Zeek. To generate traffic, visit Amazon, Reddit, YouTube, Facebook, and Wikipedia on Firefox. After capturing traffic for a while, kill the TCP dump with Ctrl-C. Run tcpdump-n-r sample.pcap to summarize the contents of this packet capture. Make two directories named default and JSON to store the log files that Zeek will produce. Then we will move into the default directory. Zeek TSV log formats. From the default directory, run sudo zeek-c-r sample.pcap to digest the packet capture. Make sure to state full path of Zeek and full path of sample.pcap. As shown by the ls command, Zeek created various log files. Use the cat command to view the contents of each log. Start with Zeek's con.log. Next we will look at Zeek's dns.log. Next we will look at Zeek's files.log. Next we will look at Zeek's http.log. Next we will look at Zeek's packet_filter log. Zeek TSV format and Zeek cut. Zeek cut makes it easier for analysts to interact with Zeek logs in TSV format. Run cat-dns.log, pipe it to Zeek cut, and specify the fields you wish to view. The sequence of field names given to Zeek cut determines the output order. This means you can also use Zeek cut to reorder fields. When processing a compressed log file, use the zcat instead of cat to read the file. Create a copy of the dns.log file as dns1.log, gzip it, and then read it with zcat instead of cat. Zeek cut accepts the flag -d to convert the epoch time values in the log files to human-readable format. For example, observe the default timestamp value by running the command zcat-dns1.log.gz, pipe, Zeek cut, timestamp, originating host IP, DNS query, DNS answers. Now see the effect of using the -d flag. Run the command cat-dns.log, pipe, Zeek cut, -d, timestamp, originating host IP, DNS query, DNS answers. The default time format is year, month, day of month, followed by hour, minutes, seconds and the time zone. Zeek JSON format logs. Change into the JSON directory. Next we tell Zeek to output logs in JSON format using the command zeek-c-r sample.pcap log ASCII use_JSON equals true. When we look at the directory contents, we see the same output files as previously. However, if we look at the file contents, the format is much different. Verify JSON format by opening each log file. Zeek JSON format and JQ. JQ is a JSON parser that inspects JSON formatted Zeek files. This is output of command jq.dns.log. We can tell JQ to output what it sees in compact format using the -C switch. The power of JQ becomes evident when we decide we only want to see specific values. For example, the following command tells JQ to look at the dns.log and report the source IP of systems doing DNS queries, followed by the query, and any answer to the query. For more information on the capabilities of JQ, see the JQ manual. Zeek to Suricata integration via PCAP files. Run the command to capture packets, and run the curl command on TestMyIDS website few times to trigger Suricata alerts. Kill the TCP dump. Analyze sample3.pcap with Suricata by running sudo suricata -r sample3.pcap-c etc suricata suricata.yaml. Be patient, as this process can take a while. Check summary of Suricata alerts by opening fast.log. Verify that Suricata alerts have been logged. Zeek's intelligence framework. Verify that there is no file named intel.log in the oct zeek logs current directory. Define the intelligence data to match the domain www.reddit.com. Make sure to use tabs instead of spaces. Edit local.zeek to include following lines to load the intelligence file and the scripts that send scene data into the intelligence framework. Add the line to generate logs in JSON format. Run sudo zeek control. Deploy Zeek. Run curl https www.reddit.com. Verify that intel.log is generated in the oct zeek logs current directory. Cat intel.log. Run jq.intel.log. We can verify that the intelligence data matches on Reddit are logged to the intel.log file. In this proof of concept, we simulated a compromised Ubuntu machine by visiting non-malicious websites like TestMyIDS and Reddit. We explored Zeek logs in both TSV and JSON formats, using tools like ZeekCut and JQ to simplify the output. We also demonstrated Zeek's integration with Suricata using PCAP files, and implementation of Zeek's intelligence framework. For more details, refer to the Cyber Defense Kit documentation.